Hello everybody, welcome to Maths Rag. Today we are going to start a new series that is a Mathematics A GCSE 9-1 syllabus. Let's just start Unit 1, Number 1. Working with fractions. In this we are going to learn about the properties of fractions. Before we learn the properties of fraction, let's have some knowledge about natural numbers. You know natural numbers start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. These are the natural numbers. You should also know what are the factors. Factors are the number when we multiply we get a certain number. For example, or a number can be completely divided by that number. For example, 28. 1 is a factor of 28. 2 is a factor of 28. 4 is a factor of 28. 7 is a factor of 28. 14 is a factor of 28 and 28 itself is a factor of 28. These are the factors of 28. So if you divide 28 by 1, it will be divided completely. 14 will also divide 28. So these are called factors. You should also know about the multiples. Multiples are bigger than or equal to the numbers. For example, 28. So first multiple of 28 is 28. We multiply 28 by 2, then 3, 4, 5. You should remember that factors are always equal to or less than the number. So all the factors here are either equal or less than the number, and a multiple is always equal to or greater. So always remember this thing, multiple are always greater and factors are always equal to or less than a given number. As I told you, factors divides the number exactly. For example, 28 can be divided by 1, that is 28. 28 when divided by 2, we get 14. When 28 is divided by 4, we get 7. When 28 is divided by 14, we get 2. It's the same thing. So we can see that 1, 28, 2, 14, 4, 7. These are the factors. Now what are the common factors? Common factors are the numbers or a number which divide both the given numbers. For example, we have 16 and 30. Let's divide 16 by 2. We get 8. And let's divide 30 by 2. We get 15. So both are divisible by 2. So the common factor is of 16 and 30 is 2. That is a common factor. Common factor means again 2 is dividing 16 and 2 is dividing 30. So we can say that 2 is a common factor of 16 and 30. These two numbers can have more than one common factor. Let's take another example. Now let's try to find out the common factors of 18 and 24. So we have 18 and we have 24. Let's divide 18 by 2. We get 9. Let's divide 24 by 2. We get 12. Now we can see here that 9 and 12 still can be divisible by the same number. 9 is divisible by 3. We get 3, and 12 is also divisible by 3. So we get 4 here. So here we can see that 2 is dividing 18 and 24, and 3 is also dividing 18 and 24. So the common factors of 18 and 19 are 2 and 3. So we can write these common factors are 2 and 3. You can also solve this by a different method. We have 18 and we have 24. You must be knowing this method to find LCM. So we divide it by 2. 2 times 9 is 18 and 2 times 12 is 24. Now we divide it by 3. 3 times 3 is 9 and 3 times 4 is 12. Now we can see we cannot divide this furthermore. So we have 2 and 3 as the factors of 18 and 24. There's another method where we know the common factors, that is 18. If I factorize it, I know that 2 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 18, and 24 is 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, 8 times 3 is 24. Now we can see here that this 2 is common and this 3 is common here. So the common factors of 18 and 24 are 2 and 3. So either you use this method or you are going to use this one and this one. You are going to get the same factors. Now let's talk about fractions. Fraction is a number which we write in the form of A over B. The top number is called a numerator and the bottom number is called denominator. For example, we are having, say, 2 over 5. This complete number is a fraction. 5 over 1 is also in the form of a fraction. Minus 3 over 7, 2 over 9. These are all the examples of a fraction. Here 2 is a numerator, 5 is a numerator, minus 3 is a numerator, and 2 is a numerator. And the down part is called denominator. So these are the denominators. Now the interesting thing is, sometimes this line between x and y, 2 and 5, 5 and 1, this line sometimes is called vinculum. Generally we write it as x divided by y or x over y, or we just say it is a division bar, x divided by y, but sometimes it's used as viculum. In the same way, this sign sometimes it is called obelisk. And this sign is called syllabus. You need not to go into detail of this. This is just for the knowledge. Now you may be asked to simplify a fraction. A fraction can be simplified by cancelling common factors. For example, let's take our previous example. Let's say our fraction is 18 over 24, or 18 divided by 24. We know the factors of 18 are 2 times 3 is 6 times 3 is 18. And the factors of 24 are 6 times 4. So 2 times 2 is 4 and 2 times 3 is 6. Now we can cancel the common factors. We have common factor 2 here and we have common factor 3 here. So what we are going to get in the numerator is 3 and in the denominator is 2 multiplied 2, that is 4. So we have cancelled the common factors 2 and 3, so the remaining is 3 and 4. So this is the way we simplify a fraction. Now let's say another example, that is 56 divided by 84. We have to write in simplified form. So let's see the factors of 56. Let's divide it by 2. 2 times 2 is 4 and 2 times 8 is 16. Again divided by 2, so that is 14. Again divided by 2, so we have 7 and then 7. So these are the factors of 56. So we can write here 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 7. We divided by the factors of 84. Let's see the factors of 84. We divide 84 by 2 is, that is 42. Again divided by 2, it will be 21. Again divide by, we can't divide it by 2, let's divide by 3. 3 times 7 is 21 and 7. So the factors are 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 and multiply 7. So these are the factors of 84. Now let's see the common factors. As I told you earlier, the common factors. So 2 is a common factor, we can cancel. Again 2 is a common factor, we can cancel. Then 7 is a common factor. So what we are having is, the remaining is 2 over 3.